That means we're live. I want to thank Jason for making that intro for us. Really appreciate it.
It's perfect.
He acts like he knows what he's doing or something. I'm not sure.
Sometimes. Every now and then.
All right, we got with us tonight helping out is Jason from Depths Unknown and Vinay Color Guppies. Our first guest is already here, Peplin Creek, and Foxie. What they're going to be selling. But first, we're going to do some little explanation again. It's been since, I think it was October was our last one, I believe.
It's been a minute.
I think it was November, and then we did one, the Dr. Anthony charity one in December. I think that's
I remember. Yeah, we did that at the beginning. Which, by the way, you watch that video, the kids really enjoyed their party.
Looked like a good time.
It was a good time.
Jimmy P wants to bid for Brian for $1. I think it's going to cost you more than that. But all right, so this is how it works. Throughout this, we're going to have 8 people tonight. It's in the description of the stream. That order, that's what the order we're going in. So you're going to see what they have available for you guys. Also, how it works is if they know what their shipping is going to be, they'll talk about it. But if they don't, what you're going to do is email them, because you're going to email them saying get your address and stuff like that. Also, with that email, you're going to CC FishFam Auction also at gmail.com. So how it works is we don't get no money. The 3 of us up here, sometimes there's 5 of us when all of us can make it. We do this for the fish fam to give good quality fish, keep them in the fish fam. Yeah, that's right. Fish family. I like that. But yeah, so that's the whole point behind this. So, like I said, you will be corresponding with the breeder. We will just be in the background watching, and all that can get figured out that way. Anything else, Jason and Vinay?
I think that's it.
Sounds good to me.
We got almost 70 people watching. Normally, I go through a participants list.
Hit that like.
That's a lot of people. If you would, hit that like button and also share it out and get more people in here if you would. That way, they know what we're doing. It's good for them, and it's good for the people that's breeding. All right, we might just go ahead and get this started.
Let's go.
First up, we're going to do the juvenile. I cannot say its scientific name.
Choprae.
Which is also the Glowlight danio. It's a group of 8. You'll be getting a group of 8. We're going to do the starting bid. I'll type it in the chat also. Will be $25 for a group of 8. Peplin, if you would, go ahead and explain them a little bit, please.
Yeah, I don't know too much. I didn't do any research or anything, but as far as from what we've kept of them, we don't even heat them. So they stay around 72, 74 probably. Crazy colorful fish. If you've ever seen them in person, it's crazy. But you can't get it on video. The colors that come out in them. If you see them in person, you'd understand. But one of the more colorful fish out there, especially when there's whatever. It's not.
There's also a picture that we could show. That might help. Whoops, I guess I should just share my screen. That would make life easier. And I can just put up whatever I want. That's the picture.
Yeah, start the timer, please.
Oh, yeah. Let's start the timer. All right. We're starting, 3 minutes? Is that what we agreed on?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And our first bid is $25 from Eduardo.
Eduardo.
Excellent.
He knows these fish. He knows what they look like. Yeah, crazy, crazy colorful. Easy to spawn. Not super hard to breed at all.
I'm going to let this go this time because I did not say it at the beginning. See, I'm a little rusty. Full dollar amounts, please. But it doesn't matter because Eduardo's in at 40. But yeah, so another thing, it's going to be full dollar amounts. We're not doing cents.
Yeah, they school real nice. Good dither fish. They're always out. Very colorful. Eat just about anything. Egg scatterer. The ones we sending out are about a little over an inch, maybe an inch. They get about 2, maybe a little more. Awesome fish. If anybody wanted to go on Google, and they got some real nice pictures on there. I couldn't get a good picture. I just got a phone. I don't have a fancy camera enough.
So they got more. They got more of a oranges color to them.
They got oranges, reds, greens in them, all kinds of pastel colors. And then when they're sparring or spawning, just brilliant, brilliant colors, like a saltwater fish almost. Love these guys.
About how big do they get?
About 2 inches,
Oh, that's nice.
maybe a little more. Not much. They school real nice. Don't bother anything else.
Man, can't beat that. And yeah, so they're a pretty calm fish, and you know
Yeah,
they
They
don't.
stay active though. They do stay active.
Hey, it look
They
like
school. They're peaceful. Very peaceful. We keep them with whatever.
So where are we at? 25? Is that the current bid still?
No, it's up to 40.
Oh, I'm
Eduardo.
sorry.
$40, Eduardo.
I'm not paying
Well,
attention to
also-
chat. I'm trying to get everything set up in the back here. So
No, you're fine. Yeah, Eddie's at 40.
hey, and Vinay, I got it taken care of. Don't worry about that text.
Got it.
Yeah, I forgot to move a folder.
Yeah, it was. I was like, I don't see this person's auction.
You're gonna love
Now
them,
I do.
Eduardo.
All right, cool. We got
For
1
sure.
minute left, or I'm sorry, 1 second left. I meant to say 10
Sure.
seconds.
Sold to Eduardo.
Excellent.
Congratulations, Eduardo.
Good deal.
Woo!
Does he have your email?
Yeah. Well, he'll get a hold of it.
All right, and if you would,
CC us.
Eduardo, if you send him an email, also CC us, fishfamauction@gmail.com. You're a moderator. You should know that.
You're gonna love them.
All right, that was that one, right?
Yeah, so the next one is
Let me take this down for a sec.
it's going to be 8 pygmy cories. If you
Yeah.
don't, you gotta love them, man. They're like
We'll start with the video.
they're just pretty stinking cool. I think.
Some of the
saying
best stories
favorite
to get.
Definitely a cool fish. Boom. We can all see that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's a picture. Zoom in on that real quick.
Awesome fish. We had a whole tank of them, and we sold out already. So these are the last 8 available.
Wow.
All
Yeah,
right, what are we starting at?
Well, before we do, I'm going to answer this question real quick. TN Fishkeeper asked, when do you pay for the fish? Well, it'd be nice if it was that day. Like, if not tonight, the following day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, but the starting bid is going to be $20.
Gotta love
All
these
right.
guys.
$20. We ready to start the timer? Or are we waiting for the first bid?
I normally wait for the first. No, start it.
Okay. Why'd it
Yeah,
come
we'll
through?
start it. Aqua Addicted asked if anybody can participate. So if you know how to ship fish, that's one of the stipulations. Is you gotta know how to ship fish.
Lady R is in at 35.
And what you do is you'll send us an email at fishfamauction@gmail.com. Let us know what you have available. It's depending upon, just send us 2 selections. If you have 2 species of fish, or you can also do plants. You can also do fish related art is good too, which we will be having that coming up next. So right after this, Lady R, I need you to come backstage, please. And but yeah, anybody can participate. You can sell fish, and anybody can participate in the chat to bid too.
Current bid is $40, Eduardo. Whoops, clicked the wrong button.
And how many are in this bid here?
8 of them.
8 of them.
Nice. 8 for $40.
That's
I was like,
deal.
damn. I'm
It's a
gonna
good
start
deal.
bidding on this. I'm gonna start bidding on this.
Pygmies are great.
45, Lady R.
Oh, they are cute little fish. What's the other ones?
I have like 5 or 6 of them in a tank already.
It's a lot of
I
boring.
would like to get. They're awesome in little schools too. Like to get
There's
like
Eduardo in at 50.
$50 holla.
they do that thing where they all kind of like hang out in like mid water together and just kind of all.
Yeah, they hover like a helicopter.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I
Love
like that.
Is it? Habrosa is another one.
Yeah, Hasbro's a little bit bigger, little different pattern.
Yeah, they're
Longer
more of a
nose, too.
salt and pepper pattern, I believe is what they are. But yeah, a little bit bigger than these guys. A little different, but yeah.
Yeah, these
cool.
fish are great for a nano tank.
Lady R at 55.
Yeah,
So
coming
a
down
group
to
of 8 of them, you would be good with 5 gallons starting out, right?
Lady R has fish coming Monday, so
30
that'd be
seconds.
convenient.
Or
She's
she
smart.
would be,
Yeah, you could do them in a
Smart.
5 gallon. We breed them in 5 gallons, so
Yeah, it's a great
They're just
nano
little
fish in a sense.
What's up,
super
Mr.
cool.
Sotero?
Fish. You can put them with any of the Rasboras, whatever. Be awesome. Awesome little 5.
They're friendly, great community fish.
I want to have a couple hundred in a bigger tank. So can't keep them long enough.
So
Everybody wants
Paul
these.
Sotero, yeah, we're following that clock.
There we
Most
go.
part. Well, it's going once now, right?
Boom,
No,
boom.
it's sold. I'm following the
It's done.
clock.
Oh,
It's
damn.
done. No
Sold.
playing around tonight.
Because if there's not a bidding war going on, and it's been like a minute or so since the last bid, I ain't doing all that.
That's fair.
So Lady R1,
Yep.
Yeah.
awesome. Congratulations.
Congrats. That was a
Roxanne
steal.
will get a hold of you tomorrow because she's not feeling good tonight. So Eduardo, Lady R will get a hold of you tomorrow.
And
As always.
yeah.
CC the FishFam Auction on all correspondence.
Please.
Please and thank you.
Well, thank you, Skipper, for doing all this. Really appreciate it.
Well, it ain't just me.
Guys,
It's
Vinay, Jason.
No problem, man.
Great seeing you, Brian.
Have a good one.
But I got a poker game to get to. So
all right. When
Hey,
me,
we don't
guys-
have money.
all right, Lady R, you're up next.
I bet you I can change this a sec.
Very nice
Button.
fish.
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to rotate the image.
It was great seeing Brian up. Boom.
Yeah, it's nice to see him up.
Artwork.
So hopefully she'll come up here.
Send her a link.
Paging Lady R. Paging Lady R.
I sent her a link in the email. She
Scuba
yelled.
Scuba's
She's
in with the
coming.
big bid.
Oh, we'll keep it there. That's good.
I don't think I have a starting bid for this.
Oh, we'll see here in a few minutes. I love the colors. My daughters will love this color.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Well, there's she be.
Hey there, guys.
Howdy.
Did you? I don't know if I asked. Do you have a starting bid for this?
Yes, I believe it was $25 was the starting bid for the sign.
Okay.
Okay.
And in case anybody is interested in any item that is not visible here or would like a custom order, feel free to reach out to me, shameless plug, to my Etsy shop, and I'm happy to give you not only a really good deal on them, but an additional 10% off on any order for FishFam, no expiration pending. And I also have the sign right here, if I can just put it in front right here for everybody to see.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right,
That gives
$50
us,
out of there for Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Can you hold that up again,
Right away.
please?
Yeah,
So we get an
absolutely.
idea on size, just that everybody can get a.
Yeah, there we
you
go.
go.
So it's about let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think this was an 11.5 lengthwise by roughly 6 or something like that. So just about like that.
Yep. All right. Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, no problem.
Mark Stolson at $50.
And Steve-O, you're too much. $1 million for Lady R art. If only.
Primer.
And this is
Somebody
the
would
back
pay $1
side.
million. I would love that. Yeah, that
Tell
is
us about it.
correct.
that
It
is
how
has
you made it.
the
The
Okay,
mouse.
yeah, absolutely. So these are all all-purpose pieces that I have gathered from my late grandfather's. We didn't have any way of getting rid of them, and I hate to have things go to waste. So I gathered a bunch of these materials, and I sanded and sealed them. And from there, I painted with acrylics. Just various colors in different directions. I believe in this one it's orange and green underneath. And then what I ended up doing after that is kind of a sort of crackle technique where I utilize Elmer's glue, easy stuff to get, and just a general mix of whatever acrylic paint I want. I believe this was either a yellow green or a tree frog green for the backdrop. And I just kind of smoothed that over with another piece of wood by applying it, and then just let it dry, and then it just naturally would crackle. I did that with the sides, the back, etc. From there, it's just a matter of painting, putting on whatever design you want. I happen to use stencils for this one, and a few little 3D appliques on the shell and on the water feature at the bottom of the snail itself. And then just a matter of sealing it with a polyurethane varnish. So if you do want to put this outside, or if you would like to have it exposed to light for whatever reason, it will not fade over time. This should last for the lifetime of the piece. And then from there, it's just a matter of putting sawtooth hangers in. So simple as that. And it's a good way of repurposing items. I'm really pleased with how this one turned out.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
And I
really
also...
cool.
I do too.
Thank you.
So
I also just made one that Crystal ended up winning on June's stream that says, "I've got crabs" on it. And I think I've got... It's not on me. Dang it. Otherwise, if you give me a minute, I'll go get it maybe right before this is over, so you guys can get an idea of a different one, because this is about the same size, and I can do larger ones, I can do smaller ones, little plaques, all of that stuff. So whatever strikes your fancy, I can probably do.
Excellent.
All
I think
right,
we're
about
muted, Skip.
30 seconds left.
That paint looks like it's crackled, right?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, it is a crackling effect. Yes.
Like a distressed look.
Look at
Yeah,
stress
exactly. Kind of give it
aged,
a
you
worn
know?
look.
Yeah, it gives it a character.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
It does. It does.
There's
I would
layers to
rather
this.
do
That's
that
very
and give
cool.
it that. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'd rather give it a distressed look as opposed to making it look like something that you would have bought like just at a normal storefront.
Oops.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it is. We're gonna do the going once. I got to do that. I just remembered because of the delay.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good call. I think all those people you screwed.
Well, Lady R and Eddie can thank me for that because they won the fish.
Yeah, I got to make
Very
sure I've got
nice.
money to pay Roxanne and Brian, so that will help. So
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you for your interest, Mark. I greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Oh man, I forgot to write emails down.
All right, hang on a sec. I got apparently a destructive cat going on here.
Monty, huh? You gotta sign
Oh,
that
you know,
lady,
God
Laura.
forbid you try to open the windows because
Oh,
it's nice out.
Monty.
The cat's got to try and claw his way to the window. Do whatever else. No.
Mark, you won it for $50.
Oh, Monty.
Mark's a great person.
Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that a lot.
That's funny.
It's awesome.
Email Lady R. I'm going to put it here in the chat.
Yes, that'll be perfect.
And then CC the Fish Fam, if you would. And then if they don't do it, when you do a response, you can just do that yourself too.
Okay, perfect. No problem. And I'll be sure to CC it over to you guys as well.
So that's... He'll probably, even though it's 50, you know he's going to send you 55. Another stipulation.
Mark, you're too much.
Another stipulation I got to talk about also, as I forgot, with live fish and plants, it's U.S. only. I don't know about, that's up to the art people if they want to ship something internationally.
Yes, I can do Austria international shipping. I have enough experience with that. Unfortunately, Canada and Europe, the customs forms are just too ridiculous. And I've actually had things lost in transit, shipped up, so I'd rather just not take the gamble. So sorry, guys. I really wish I could.
That's crazy.
It's not fun by any means. I lost something that went to Denmark, and I didn't even get any notification on the tracking whatsoever. And I actually ended up having to reach out to the recipient. And fortunately, she did receive it, but it was super, super delayed. Like, she didn't get it until like 2 months after I had sent it. So at this point, I just want to take the gamble.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, it's your art or anything in that matter.
Exactly. And I put insurance on it and everything, but it was too risky after that. Plus, it was a real pain to go through customs with that. They aren't like the United States where, it's a fairly straightforward process. And I understand as well that they have to have certain checkpoints, make sure that, there's nothing toxic or hazardous or invasive that would be entering their country.
Yeah.
So I understand that wholeheartedly, but it makes it hard on the seller. So unfortunately, that's just where I have to toe the line.
Yeah, it's true. Jason, you got the next one ready? Or is he not back yet?
I don't think Jason's back yet.
Dealing with the
Monty is giving him trouble.
destructive cat. Yeah.
That's why I've got mine locked up. Otherwise, they
Sorry.
would just be all over me right now.
What was the question?
Get that sculpture up when you have a chance.
Oh, there's
And
another
I
one?
also have it physically here too.
It's at the bottom of the
Oh, nice. You
No.
should definitely show it too if you want, Lady.
Oh,
Well-
I didn't thought there was only one thing. I'm sorry. I didn't know
No,
that.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
fine.
Oh, no, you're fine,
Um,
Jason. No worries.
Go ahead and show it.
Okay. So we have ourselves an Oscar sculpture that has been made out of paper mache. This is supposed to be a tiger variant. Here is the bottom of the base. We have some shells and just a little bit of plastic plants to kind of adorn it. And these sculptures take so much time to make. Everything is made from scratch. I'm not starting with anything prior to make anything with these materials. It starts out with just a cardboard skeleton and a flexible wire. And that way you have a little bit of articulation as need be. I can do straight
That's
on
really
ones
nice.
though. It's a little bit less work. And
I don't
it's
know
just a
already.
series of making my own paper mache from scratch and some, let's see, some jewelry wire that's involved in the finnage. And also to give the finnage some dimension, this is all aluminum tape. And this is just something that I've developed over time. And the aluminum tape, of course, adheses into it. It's treated with a, let's see, what is it? Oh, it's a gesso that I put on top of everything after it's all been sanded and everything. There's a gesso that's applied to get rid of that grittiness and to allow a smoother texture to appear. And then from there, it's just a matter of painting. And the painting job on this one took, oh God, about, if I had to really calculate everything, I had to keep putting it down and putting it back up again, probably at least 8 hours of painting to get all of the detail in. And then the eyes are actually sculpted separately and they're made out of a polymer clay. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna interrupt you for a sec. What's the starting
Yeah,
bid?
you're fine. Yeah, starting bid on this would be no less than 70.
Okay.
Usually on my Etsy shop, I would be asking for 130, but that's factored in with shipping. So not counting shipping at this moment, it would be 70.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. And then the only other thing I just wanted to say is that I have to purchase all of these wooden dowels in order to get that particular product. And then I make the stand out of plaster of Paris that's just affixed in with the dowel. Make sure that the dowel is stuck in there with E6000 glue is my preference. And then from there, it's just a little bit of hot glue on the bottom for the other stuff. Plushie at 70. Thank you so much for your interest.
Hang on one sec. $sign needs to be included in all bids.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Timer, please.
This is really cool. This reminds me of Big Buddy, Jason.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. Reminds me of my Oscar. He's about this big.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and that was the other
Very
thing. I
cool.
was trying to make it almost as lifelike as possible in dimension as well as physical appearance. And I did forget that this is also sealed with a polyurethane varnish. So you shouldn't
cool.
worry about anything tarnishing or tearing or anything like that in the lifespan of the piece. But I will advocate that because this piece is very delicate, please consider putting it somewhere where it will probably not get knocked over. Sometimes chipping will still take effect, even with that polyurethane varnish. So just be mindful of that, just because the materials are a little bit more porous and delicate. And I
Your
can
mute
do
is good.
any fish. Any fish that anybody would be interested in. I'm currently working on a axelrod eye rainbow fish at the moment and a betta. And another
Cool.
little secret piece for Ivy. But I'm not going to mention that. I don't want to spoil it for her. It's already bad enough I spoiled probably this much. I also do snails. And I'm trying to figure out a way where I can do things like shrimp. But shrimp are so articulate in the way that they're built with those tiny little spindly legs and antenna that it's kind of hard to make that into a physical sculpture. But I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
Very cool. Very creative. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
Very neat.
Thank you. And for the record, I'm open to trying any sort of animal sculpture. I'm hoping that I can branch out and maybe do some frogs and some mammals. Even if you wanted just the bust of like a horse or a lion or something like that, I could probably do that not only with paint, but with other fabrics and other textiles as well. That's going to be something
So
that
other
will be
mediums,
coming
very
in the
cool.
works.
Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want a wolf's head with very detailed hair.
I could do that. I could probably do that.
My God, that
given
would take-
enough time.
you would need like 5 years to do that. My God, that would be crazy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that would probably be something
30
I would really
seconds.
like to do. I think that'd be really neat.
Plushy says 75. He's outbidding himself. Well, guess what? That's a bid. If y'all want to do that, we're doing it.
Thank you, Plushie.
It's very good. Very fair.
Oh, Mark, you're too sweet. Yeah, Saint's Dust, I would be interested in doing a lionfish as well. I think that'd be great.
Very neat. Yeah. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Crazy. Matt, imagine that would be awesome with all the detail.
Mm-hmm. It'd be a lot of work, and
Sold.
generally with the more articulate. All right, 75
Okay.
sold. Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry. I jumped the gun. It should be going once.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I forgot we had to, because of the delay. Got to be fair.
Yeah.
Got to be fair.
Sometimes it takes a moment for things to sink in.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I'll give
Awesome.
you guys credit. You're a little rusty. It's been a few months since you guys have done
It
this.
has.
So
Oh,
no
we're,
worries
we're a
there.
lot of rusty. We're a lot of rusty. That's awesome. I think those were really good deals.
So that was 75 to Plushy.
Mhm. Thank you, Plushie.
Yeah, thank you,
Thank
bud.
you so much, Plushie. And Plushie, you're in the States, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay. I was going to just say to Plushie if he's interested, because I am just overflowing with it. If you want any Salvinia enema, I'm happy to just throw that in for me to get rid of that stuff. So just let me know in the email if you're interested, and I'm happy to give you a whole sandwich bag full of that stuff.
So you'll email. Oh man, where did that go? Well, I'm glad my name's highlighted. And it won't let me go that far. Dag nabbit.
Thank you, Eduardo, too. Eduardo's on.
Who are we emailing?
Yes, thank you, Eduardo.
I got it.
And Lady R's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what LadyRorschach is.
Wish there was an easier way to do this part, but there isn't.
Yeah, with all the emails, heck yeah.
All right, Lady R, thank you very much.
We have to work it out.
Yes, thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure.
No problem. Take care.
Take care, guys.
See you in the next
and I'll
one.
see you in the chat.
Yes. Okay, next up, number 3. It's her first time on YouTube, by the way.
Uh-oh. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
None at all.
Just think
None at
of
all.
it as a Zoom meeting. All right,
That's
Barbara,
right.
you're up. How are you? Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you in video finally. I know we've messaged before, but yeah, I'm good. I've done like Facebook Lives like my age would reflect, I guess, but thank you for allowing me to bring fish to your group. It's a pretty interesting premise. I gotta thank Vinay for the opportunity as well.
Oh, well, got to thank Barbara. Barbara is the vice president of my aquarium club, Potomac Valley Aquarium Society. So excited to have her. She kind of got me back excited in the club. So
Good.
she's a good person, great breeder. So I think people will enjoy tonight.
Okay, well, what's first up? Oops. Just jumps.
The first picture is a rainbow cichlid.
Is that
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
There's
Cool.
2 pictures of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the babies, and then the adults will get like more color.
that.
it's really hard to really capture the array of colors of a rainbow cichlid.
This is the right picture, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Making sure.
So, they're Heroterapia multispinosa. They're Central American cichlids. They stay fairly small, around 4 inches on an average. And they're actually one of the more peaceful cichlids in my experience. I've kept them with guppies, with angels, with just about everything. And I haven't seen huge signs of aggression or of any kind with them, except for when they're watching their little territory for breeding and spawning. They're incredibly good spawning, good parents. It's really fun to see them protect their babies no matter what. And it is really cool to see them change color. Whenever they get into breeding mode, their whole belly turns black and they turn like a brighter yellow. And they're just like, hey, this is a warning, get away from my territory. So it's really amusing to see behavioral wise. And then when the sun hits them just right, you can see those blues and greenish hints on their bellies that it's really hard to capture with just the cameras. But definitely they won my hearts. And if that wasn't enough, the starting bid would be $10. But if for 3, I'm pretty sure it's a reverse trio. I haven't taken, like, the way to sex them is by the top fin. If it's hooked, then it's a male. If it's a little bit rounder, it's a female. So I have a reverse trio of these guys to make sure that you're going to have a pair at least. They pair up quite easily anyway. If that wasn't enough, I discovered that they love to eat duckweed and hair algae. So anytime I have a problem with plants or a tank with a lot of duckweed, I just plop a juvenile in there. And after a few, days, it's clear. It's magical. So there's a lot of utility to these guys. I think they are underappreciated in the hobby at this time. They should be all over pet stores, in my opinion. It's a much better alternative, in my opinion, than a convict cichlid because they tend to be more aggressive. So these are, to me, a better community fish, period.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so we starting the bid at what?
We already got a bid. Start
20
your timer, please.
Okay, sorry. Let's go.
Timer's
up.
I even gave you a hint. I went like this.
I was fascinated by the fish, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're amazing fish. I have 10 of them from Barbara growing out right now, and their behavior is amazing. They're just very fun fish. They're in the back. I turn the lights on. They just come running up to me like little puppies and just stare. Just waiting to eat. They're extremely
their eyes are freakishly glowy too.
Yeah, and they look at you. They freak me out a little bit. I don't know who I was telling that to. I was like, man, these guys they're a little funny, but they're amazingly beautiful. They have these hints of them. There's turquoise, there's yellow in there. They're just even at a juvenile stage, they're just amazingly, just really very colorful. It's a classic fish. That's what I tell people. This is a classic fish of the hobby. And I was very happy to have them.
Some fish become more popular at certain times than others, but I think it's time to bring them back,
I agree. That's right. I mean, it's a classic fish. And like you said, I mean, it's peaceful. You can have them in community tanks so they don't get so big.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good, it could even be a centerpiece for a 30-gallon. That would be appropriate. I've kept them singly before, no issues. They're still super, social and friendly and you name it. I've kept them with betas too, because I had to use them for cleaning tanks. They're fine. They left them alone. It's surprising. Like, I'm still trying to find out in what situation would they actually act like a cichlid in aggressiveness, but I haven't
Only with each other, maybe. I find this.
They will quarrel. They will bicker with each other, especially when they're protecting territory. At one point, I had 3 spawning pairs in a 75-gallon, and that got interesting. It's like bad neighbors. It was hilarious, but usually they don't cause damage. I've never seen like damaged fins or anything. It's just all show. So,
Bid by dollar amount, not by pennies or cents.
Yeah, dollar increments.
Yeah, all right. So do we default to the 26 or we wait for another bid?
Wait for another.
We're at
bid.
30 now. What's Xanadu?
It doesn't matter. We're at 30.
Perfect. These guys are actually really cool. How big do they get?
Very, very
About
cool.
4 inches.
Oh, that's it.
inside.
Okay, so about convict size.
Yep.
Mhm.
So it's like the better convict.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you're
It's-
saying, right?
Peaceful, pretty.
Suburban person, you know, instead of the convict.
Yeah.
Suburban mom.
There you go.
I love them. I singled
Soccer
one
mom.
out. I singled one out that's growing at a fast rate. And it's actually living with my angels and my geophagus right now. So great fish. It took me a long time to rediscover them, and that's how she,
Just for 3.
got to meet Barbara, and I was like, oh man, she has rainbow cichlids, and of course,
Man.
she has much power at the club. So
All right. Well, the timer's up.
nice. That's a steal. Steal deal. Boom.
Excuse me. They are pretty neat.
Going once.
Wish I had a tank.
Yeah, I'm actually was tempted, very tempted.
Yeah, I
There's
believe, Barbara, you
always
do have
more
more
available.
available, right, Barbara? You do have
Yeah.
more available, right?
Yes, they breed like crazy, and I do like to keep them at all times because they are very useful as well. So I do have more on hand. Mostly juveniles at this point. The adults, I don't have that many right now, but.
The juveniles are so pretty, though.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
You know, what's nice about a juvenile, you get to watch them grow up.
Yeah.
They'll grow too. Their coloring is amazing as well. Just as when they get adults, of course, with the breeding flare and whatnot. But just an overall awesome fish.
All right,
Alright.
old Xanadu won it.
Nice. Goodbye.
And those are what the juveniles look like, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't know justice.
Yeah, I'm
Doesn't
sure
know
it
justice.
doesn't. No, they look cool. They're definitely cool fish.
So, just a refresher, because I saw a question earlier. When you email, that's when you will figure out shipping.
Yeah, so I use Pirate Ship. I don't know if other people do, but you get discounted rates, and it's based off of the zip code that it would be shipping to. So I'll get in contact with the buyer or however that works, and then we will make sure that we get your zip code so I can give a better estimate of price and the options, because I have done 2-day shipping. Some people prefer overnight, so I can do either or.
Bruiser asking the big questions here. Do they eat
Mhm.
black-beard algae?
I don't have any in my tank, so I
Give it a
haven't
test.
tested it out.
Look, I know a guy can send you some if you need some testing purposes.
I wouldn't. Yeah, like I would be tempted to check. I've never, like, I haven't witnessed it, but I know they do for sure the hair algae and the duckweed, which duckweed was the bane of my existence.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
give you
yeah.
one, Jason. I'm bringing one to you, Jason, next time. We're going to test this out.
All right, we might have
Yeah,
to
there you go.
let's test it out. Yeah, that's right. You do have some. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, Xanadu.
Great buy.
It's in the chat, the emails.
Bruiser. Good question, Bruiser.
All right, on to the next fish. I got to tell you, I have gotten some of these off of Barbara, and they are freaking awesome. And I got babies already, so they like to breed.
They're very cool fish.
And this, you're getting 2 males and 4 females. The starting bid is $10. You can go ahead and explain them, please, Barbara.
Yeah, so these are
Name.
Cuban metallic livebearers. Gerardinus metallicus is a scientific name. They're, as the name implies, from Cuba, usually from brackish or freshwater areas. They're extremely tolerant in my experience. I do try to keep them in harder water, but they live with shrimp currently and platies, and they're also like, they mind their own business, but they're extremely active little guys. I consider them as the better guppy because I have not seen a dead one of these guys. They're incredibly hardy, incredibly active.
And you said they can be brackish?
Yes, they are definitely brackish as well.
And how big do they get?
Timer, please.
2 inches, 2.5 for the females tops, and the males usually stay a little bit smaller, around the 2-inch mark. There is a lot of sexual dimorphism with these guys as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in my opinion, the females are the ones that will give the metallic part to the name. The females are not super colorful in pictures, but when the sun hits them, you see the little shiny little spots that they have on their sides, which gives them the metallic Livebearer name. The males are a little bit duller, and they do come in a couple different varieties. The ones pictured have the little black beard going on all through their ventral area. There's also the yellow bellies, and the strain produces both. So you can either have yellow, black, or both in the same male.
Combo.
And, it's a fun fact. It's the fish with the longest gonopodium of all the Poecilidae family. And
Nice.
they
Do you know the species name?
Yeah, Girardinus metallicus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dr. Anthony.
And they
popped in
can
there.
move that thing. It's wild. It's very.
It
watching
blows
them,
everyone away. It does. They're like, whoa, look at
you're
that.
like, what is that?
Yeah.
And they definitely use it. They're very active little guys.
Nice. So current high bid is what? Currently $25.
Yep. And she's right too, because the females are really neat. Because when I first saw them, and I looked at the females, they have those little like almost striping too to those they're very pretty actually.
And it's very shiny when you put it, especially with direct sunlight. They could even possibly, like I've put them in. I haven't put them last year, but they can be put in a pond outside if you want to do like a breeding, situation outside. Yep. The sunlight always makes things look 10 times better, vitamin D and what have you. But yeah, they're really neat, and I have noticed they will nibble on hair algae. It's more of they're not as overzealous as a rainbow cichlid would be, because rainbow cichlids will go for it and destroy it. These guys is more for a control similar to a molly would be. They will nibble at it, keeping it down, and they will literally eat anything you throw in there. Pretty.
And how about when they breed?
Oh, they breed all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Livebearer, so definitely they have a lot of babies. I don't see a lot of cannibalism going on, it's a good advantage. I do have a lot of live plants in the tanks, like guppy grass and things of that nature, so that helps. But I still don't witness a lot of them actually eating the babies like guppies do usually.
You're right. I haven't. I mean, they pop them out a pretty decent size too, so they're not as tiny, and they're not as many too as you would get with the guppy. That's what's kind of neat.
I do notice they do the gradual drop sometimes. There's occasions where the pregnant female will drop 1 or 2 and then wait like a week and then drop more. So that might be a good evolutionary tactic. I'm not sure, but
yeah. They're awesome. And the males are very pretty too, either with the black chin or the yellow, just very, very cool fish. Active and not as even though they're always like Livebearers chasing males, they're not as crazy as a guppy is. They're very, I feel like the male's much more smoother.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
With the female, so I always recommend.
Timer's up, by the way.
I know, I'm already typing it.
Okay. I don't know who's up, but somebody is going once.
They don't chase as hard as my guppies though, man. My guppies are nuts.
I don't know. I talked to her on the phone earlier, and I beg to differ because this male will not leave his female alone. I'm watching.
Well, you got one hell of a female too, though.
Yeah,
she's like the queen mother.
Damn it! Oh, we're gonna have a bidding war here.
There's a little bit of war happening right now.
Hey, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, right? Competition's a good thing.
Yeah, worth it. They're really cool.
Yeah, they're definitely cool, and I'm really tempted with this.
So somebody you would love them, I'm telling you.
I just set up a pond, an outdoor tub, outdoor tub. And I was thinking, what am I going to put in this tub?
Very cool. It's a little bit different, if you just want to go a little bit further into the Livebearers, get goodies. You got these guys, got Limias. I mean,
we'll see.
They're really cool fish. So you got 35 with Dr. Anthony.
Yeah, they're.
Boom, boom, boom.
Got the little blue around the eyes too. They're very cute little fish.
Somebody was asking about the size comparison. It's more the female is like more like a platy size.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get big, but you had a big one though. That was a big female.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Big Bertha, that's for sure.
She's awesome.
The
So
one
we got $40.
or like
Huh?
the male likes the curves probably.
Yeah, he really does.
Heck yeah.
I'm telling you.
They're awesome.
What's that song? Hips Don't Lie?
Yeah. This gets the belly yes, because they don't have any.
$40 is what we got. Saint Dusk. Aquariums.
Even though he's writing backwards.
Well, it doesn't matter. As long as there's a dollar sign there. $40.
Yeah, there's a dollar sign that counts. It's interesting way of adding it, but
That's it. Well, I don't know. I would do the exact same thing, so I get it.
Yeah, I know.
$40, right? I mean,
It would be $40, right? Not $1.40.
Right, that's how you say it. So
Exactly.
why not type it that way? Sold to Saint Dust Aquariums for $40.
awesome. Thank you.
Congrats.
Great buy.
Don't forget. See that. You might have to email Skipper to get email addresses. I don't know. Is that how you want to handle it, or you want to throw that out there in the chat?
It's going to be in the chat.
Okay.
okay. I'll be on the lookout.
Thank
But
you very much.
CC the FishFam auction. That way we all can see what's happening.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Barbara. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you, Barbara, so much.
Yeah, Barbara. Thank you very much.
Really appreciate it.
Oh, man. Next up, we're going to do Jennifer Weaver's. She cannot make it up here tonight, so we're just going to go ahead and knock this out. She is more likely in chat, I hope.
Hi, Jen. I have a video and some pictures.
She in chat?
Are they? Is it one auction we're doing, and these are all the same fish?
This is it. It's a trio of Apistos. Oh my gosh, I can't say it.
No, you have to.
I can't.
No, I don't care. Try. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the email.
I can't say it. Oh, it's a pair. I apologize.
Abacaxis?
Sure.
Abacaxis. I've heard them say so many different ways.
Abacaxis?
Awesome fish. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to look at them. They're awesome. Oh.
I could copy and paste it.
Yeah, let's do that because I can't say it. So it's going to be a pair of what Eduardo just put in there. Okay, that.
Abacaxis.
Jennifer Weaver
It's
just
gonna
put
be
it
a
there
pair
too.
starting
Awesome. Mm.
bid is
Abacaxis?
Are we allowed to bid?
yeah, you can.
These are awesome. Okay.
Nothing stopping you. There's some other
$30.
pictures too. Let me see if we get some other pictures.
Starting bid is at $30.
There's a pic. Look at that face.
Ooh, snap! I know we're gonna have war here. Start timer, please.
I'm jumping in.
All right, hang on one second. We get all the pictures open. All right, and I'll just go with the video for now.
Beautiful fish.
And timer. Begin.
Beautiful fish.
They are pretty.
They remind me of the Inca 50 a little bit as well. But these guys are just so stunning, just very striking.
Whoa.
And the metalhead's at 80. Luke
Metalhead
Wang
said,
at
what?
90. It's a
Luke
war.
says- That's what Luke says.
I believe these are pretty rare, right? These are like
Luke. Pretty rare, yeah. I mean, they're definitely sought after. Very nice. You don't see them as much. You're not going to walk into many LFSs and see them at all. I mean, it's hard to see any type of pistos, honestly. Many LFSs. Your good ones will, of course, but these are very nice. Also, they come from Jennifer Williams. I think if anyone, from Jennifer Weaver, if anyone sees with Jennifer, that she breeds a lot of nice Apistos.
So last year she did Orange Flash and Triple Red Apistos.
So nice.
I didn't get them through the auction, but I did reach out to her and got some of the Triple Reds, and I'm going to tell you, freaking beautiful. You would say that, Steve.
Super nice.
I'm being attacked by a cat, but it was abacaxis. Oh, I forget how to say it. Damn it.
That one.
Luke is at 110.
Nice.
And this is for the pair, correct?
Yeah, it's a pair. Yes, a pair. I apologize. Yeah, purple face on there, man. Them things are nice.
Got about a minute left. Current bid.
Yeah, I mean, look at the
$110.
dorsal. See that,
Yeah.
that beautiful reddish orange trim on that dorsal? Just beautiful fish. A little bit of everything yellow, little hints of blue. Iridescent is very nice.
Jennifer, they want to know if it's a confirmed pair. But I do believe they are.
I will show you
yeah.
the pictures.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
the video I don't think I can make any bigger. Well, I'll just let this play and I'll show the pictures. The pictures, I believe she has some that are zoomed in.
Time
20.
to wake up, Renee. Time to wake up.
Somebody needs to wake up. I never wake up. Oh, look at that. Oh, go back one, Jason, if you can.
Hold on, I'm going to show all the
Which
pictures.
one was it? Just even they're stunning too. With that yellow iridescent.
That's the one you're talking about, right?
Oh man, right. Just imagine that dorsal flaring.
That would be the male.
I love Apistos. Very nice.
It looks like metalheads are at 120.
Plus, it's a pair, so a boy and a girl, one of each.
Yeah, the video is shot vertically, so I really can't do much with it.
And the female's just as striking too.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going once here, aren't we?
Yes.
Timer's up.
Once. Boy, you guys outbid me fast. I always get smashed in this. It's like bam. People
No,
don't
you're
get
okay.
fish.
You're okay, Jen.
Going twice.
Nice.
That's funny. I like it. All right. I need to get the email.
You set?
Ooh. Bump, bump, bottom.
So, and Jennifer Weaver's email will be in the chat. And also, if you would, put us in the CC, or you can just add the email to the top, whichever. It all comes to the same place.
Great buy, Josh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Next up is Kenny. Y'all know him as Daniken Aquatics. And let's bring him up. And he has
Ooh.
that beautiful looking fish there.
Ooh.
Which
So
is
guys, that's the female. And this is what the males look like.
Ooh, look at that. All right.
Now these are F1s, tank raised, zebra Acaras. These are still extremely rare. You aren't going to find them. And if you do, they're going to be, for juvies, you're probably going to pay $35 to $40 a fish for juveniles. Now tonight I am doing a pair. Now they haven't bred pair, but they are definitely a female and male. I can tell you these two have already paired off. That's why you see them in such these vibrant colors that they're in, is they're both ready to breed.
Oh, beautiful.
This is I would call a showpiece type fish. If I were you guys, I would keep them in a minimum of a 40-gallon. And
All right, we got a bid at $50. I'm going to start the timer.
Is that good, Kenny?
yeah, I was going to say probably 60, but that's fine. We'll let her roll at that. The other thing is too, guys, because of the rarity of this fish, I am going to only do overnight shipping. Depending on what size box I'm going to put them in, it's going to be $55 to probably $80. I don't mark up the shipping, so whatever it costs is what it's going to cost you. So, but I do have a friend that gets me discounts through UPS, so it won't be like normal retail rates.
Man.
These are
But this
really
is
nice
a chance
fish.
to own a pretty amazing rare fish. But like I said, I would definitely keep them by themselves.
Very nice.
You can
fish.
have dithers in with them, and you can have a couple plecos maybe. But if you want to breed them, you may not want a pleco in there.
Very cool.
But these are breedable age now. I mean, they're about 1.5 years, 2 years old, so they're ready to breed.
They are beautiful.
Very
Also,
cool fish.
Falsetero outbid by color guppy, $70.
That jerk colored guppies.
Saint Dusk, 75. 2 minutes left. $100 from
Look at the
Aqua.
face paint on
I
that
actually
guy, man.
prefer the females myself. I just love that dark black color. And this
Very
is the other
cool.
way, you know, when they're getting close. See how her
Yep.
belly's getting all that color on the bottom?
So striking.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, these are incredible looking fish just in these
Dude,
pictures.
their behavior is incredible too. The way they swim, the way they act. You know, they're really
And
amazing.
as you
fish.
can tell, they're quite social.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
they're
like,
not
hey.
scared.
I mean, Danny and I need to make tank space. We've got a total of, I think, 3 pairs of these. So, and they're starting to get, when they start to get to where they want to breed, they get pretty nasty towards one another. So I just don't want to see any, I don't want to see any death or pillaging going on.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather pass them along to another fish keeper that wants to give a pretty rare species a roll at it.
Shipping was, you said 55 to 80, depending on the box.
Just depending on where they're going, yeah.
Yeah.
I think these two I could fit in a smaller box is going to be my bet, but trust me, I'm going to pack them to make sure they get to you with no issues. So,
Man, so nice. So they're just so methodical
Yeah,
in the
you
way
do
they
not
even
want this to
swim.
die in shipping. That's all you got to say.
No, you definitely don't. They're freaking amazing.
And there is 90 people watching. And if you haven't hit the like yet, please do so. And help Skipper
Smash,
out.
like, subscribe, please.
Share it out
Thank
so
you.
others get involved. And if you
Yeah,
know
share it
anybody,
out. Tell people about it. That's right.
and if you know anybody that's shipping fish and wants to be involved, email us here.
Yeah, anyone we can help show off.
Trying
or
to do
shine
is one a month.
spotlight. Yeah. Man,
Who's that?
these are awesome fish. Look.
All right. Timer is up.
Oof.
so all the winner has to do is email the FishFam and also daniken.aquatics@gmail.com. Hold on, let me get turned around. Looks like a fish is talking to you all, huh?
Man.
It kind of looks
Really
better. I'm
beautiful.
just saying.
Maybe we prefer the fish.
And then I will, if you would, when you email us, leave me your number and your address, and then I will give you your quote for shipping. Probably I can get the quote tomorrow and then try to get them shipped for you Monday or Tuesday, depending on when we get the payment in. So,
Aquatic.
Really, really cool fish.
That was the bid.
A super cool fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Just super cool fish.
And the emails,
I'll get it in the chat here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good deal. You gotta- you
Daniken.aquatics
gotta
at gmail.com.
okay. Cool.
Well, I appreciate you guys, man. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, Daniken.
Oh, thank you,
Thanks,
Kenny.
Kenny.
You keep
All
it
right,
up
we'll
too,
let the
man.
next one up because I know you guys want to keep it rolling.
Yep. Thank you.
Brother.
Yep. Kenny, Daniken Aquatics.
So many awesome fish tonight, guys, so far.
Oh my, yeah.
All right, what do we got next? I'm getting behind here. Doctor.
Yeah, that doctor guy.
Oops, didn't mean to let that out of the bag.
Dr. Disrespect?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
doctor.
might as well be.
Well, this
Close
guy
enough.
actually Dr. Looney. And that's
He's
why.
Here he is.
All
Oh,
right, there
man.
you go. Save image.
I gotta clip this.
Dr. Looney. Dr. Looney.
You die in this thing. Doesn't breathe.
Man, please put that back on. It was so much better looking.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Glass box here says it's a trap.
This is a cool auction here.
Just bring the first picture up. I'm not sure which one.
These are some really small ass pictures, man. That's all I gotta say.
Shut up on my phone.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They didn't come across very well in the email. They came across at like 6 pixels. So
Oh no,
we'll do what we can. But
that's Skipper's fault.
No, that is not. You sent it to me. I did not send it to myself.
Someone sent it to someone's Minecraft email.
all right,
Okay.
what we got here?
So
Oh, man.
this
So
is
cool.
a brand new unknown species of Apistogramma that we're calling right now Apistogramma Cenipa. This is a male without breeding colors. Its fins are outlined in red. It is caught in the same area that the full red pencilfish were caught, and they only caught 5 pairs of these. That's it. So only 5 pairs exist in the entire world.
Wow.
So we
And
are.
how long ago were these found, Doc?
These were caught in December of this year.
Amazing.
So I brought back 2 pairs for them for myself, and we have 3 pairs at the research center that we're putting in our aquaculture ponds to start
All
breeding.
right, we got some bids coming in, so I'm going to start the timer. Here we go.
So they are. We are doing the genetics work right now on them to see who they're related to.
Any ideas so far? Any guesses?
No guesses whatsoever.
Jeff Kane at $100.
They're really cool. Man, this is amazing.
If you
This is a
bid,
chance to own something cool.
if it gets up
Glass box
to
heroes.
if it gets up to 1,000, I'll name
Throw
it after
shipping
the
in?
bidder.
You'll name it after Skipper? Heck yeah,
Yeah,
let's do that.
Apistogramma baboso. That's what we.
Baboso, right?
Baboso, yeah.
What does that mean?
That means
does that mean
someone who's
again?
so stupid they slobber on themselves.
Common name is what? Skipper's Apisto?
Skipper's Apisto. That's the common name.
Just
Terrible.
wait till the next time I see you.
So we
I
had
don't
Jeff Keenan
forget.
at 150. Damn, he's not playing. Oh man, you guys.
He's mad because he didn't win the trip, so he's getting back at you all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he bought a lot of tickets too, didn't he? Oh,
Yeah, he
sorry,
did.
Jeff. That's
There you go, my
that's the way the
guy.
cookie crumbles,
That's a
man.
good guy. I like that.
Skipper eye.
This is amazing, though. I mean,
Skipper
this is a chance to break, really, to be part of some history within the hobby, within fish
Less
keeping.
than 2 minutes, folks.
How many people get a chance at this? Right? This is amazing.
We're lucky. We work with some really good fishermen that when they get something brand new, they bring it to us, for us to buy them and then put them in the aquarium for one thing. So
You give them top
That's
dollar
amazing.
too. I'm assuming,
I
right?
know that it doesn't. the fishermen we work with don't really ask for that much money per se.
Okay.
Right.
So, but you know, they've been very good to us, and we're very good to them too. If we think a fish is worth more, we'll pay more than they're asking for, just because we know. you know,
Yeah.
it's
So, I mean,
You want to be
equitable.
fair, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. All right. Less than a minute. 150
Well,
bucks.
less than a minute.
F. Kane.
Get your chance on owning something
And what
right
I'll
now
do
that's just
is-
unique.
I'll go on Monday, get the shipping cost, and I will send whoever wins. I will send them exactly the total cost. So don't pay until you hear from me about the shipping cost.
Lady Diane. 30
Bam,
seconds
Lady
left.
Diane. There you go.
Wow.
And Doctor, what have you noticed about these fish so far? I mean, just anything with the coloration, anything with
They're
behavior,
very
anything
docile. They're very docile in the tanks right now. They're
right?
you know,
Yeah, since they're
they're
just
not-
being fresh caught.
yeah, they're not very, some of the Apistos can be very aggressive, but these are I would say the water parameters, I would say probably going to be black water type system, lower pH, low conductivity, put some leaves in there. So things of that sort.
Nice and tannic and whatnot.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Timer's up.
Ooh.
$200 to Lady D.
All right.
Going
Going.
once.
Good once. Whoa, 225 with baits and genetics.
Baits and genetics.
Jeez.
Man.
Jason, you better watch it. I know Lady Diane, and I'm scared of her. Okay.
It's a great chance, and thank you, Doc, for bringing this to the auction too.
No problem. And all the money for the my items go straight into the research center. So
Right.
by bidding, you're helping out with the research center too.
Right.
Right back to the Arcov.
Yep.
It's an amazing chance. What an opportunity.
225 going once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of the greatest things about it is you're getting it from its local waters.
Lady D. Going
Yep.
once. Going twice. It's going twice.
Boop, 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 boop.
Dang it, Bobby.
Later,
Dang
Diane,
it. Oh, going twice, 250 or whatever. Yeah. All right. All right.
Woo, little.
There's Bateson in it. Yeah. All right. So Bateson, I guess.
There's heavy swings going on in the ring right now.
Yeah, it's climbing.
Whoa, 275. Ooh.
Who wants to own?
I think at this point it's
undescribed.
I think it's between Lady D and Bateson at this moment. So Lady D, are you
it's a
going to
battle.
outbid Bateson?
He
Let's
says
see her response. Let's see her response.
he
Two
wants
awesome
you
people.
to throw a 300 out there.
I mean, 276. But
Yeah,
if you want to, whatever.
Get the
Whatever
dollar
floats
out,
your boat.
bro.
All right, we might be going once here.
Already did that.
What a amazing,
Sorry,
amazing chance.
I'm trying to give Lady D a chance to type. There is a.
Listen, I'm giving her like 2 minutes because I don't want her to smack me next time she sees me.
Lady D is a very nice.
Is there any type of name to this Apisto yet? What were you calling
No,
it?
not
about?
at all. Not at all.
No name, no nothing, right? Just
No
okay.
name.
It's Skipper Eye.
Yeah.
Man, this is awesome.
That's
Very
funny,
exciting.
glass box, but it's done. Sold the Bateson's genetics for $275.
Boom. Goodbye. What a great buy.
Yeah,
Great buy.
pretty wild. Cool.
I wasn't
And
doing
I'm going to
that.
send the email into the chat, Bateson. If you would email him at that email, and also it's pinned at the top of the chat, the CC.
Look at this. Look at this wonderful picture. How big it is.
Sorry.
You should still get the understanding how beautiful this fish is, right?
Yep.
What type of fish?
This is Moema Perunsis. It's one of the local annual killifish.
It's an animal. Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
They're about half. It's about half grown now. The male is probably 2.5, 3 inches long.
All right. So what are we starting this bid at?
$25.
So it'll be a pair.
Pair of Killies.
Pair of Killi.
Beautiful
name
fish. And characteristic tail, right? Look at that. Oh, I like Killies too.
Yeah, where's Scotty the fish freak, right? When you need him.
He's probably sleeping. We got a bid from Curl Kitty. Start timer, please.
Tell us about these two, Doc, a little bit about the.
Shanna says, "Kiss it." I'm going to take it for 50.
These are from the backwaters of the Rio Italia.
Nice.
So it's when the Rio Italia starts to be reduced because of the dry water, they leave all these little ponds all around, and that's where these killies will breed.
Hey,
and then they'll dry up and the eggs will come back and hatch next year. In captivity, these will live probably a year and a half, 2 years. So they're typical egg scatterers, in leaf litter. Then you dry it out for a while, and then they'll come to life, so to speak.
Yeah. Are these guys jumpers too in tanks?
Yeah, all killies are jumpers.
All Killies, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all Killies are.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of how they get into the puddles,
Yeah.
right? And move around.
Yeah. And some of them will jump from pool to pool.
Bastards.
Got to be a complicated fish.
Less than 2 minutes, and Shanna for $60.
Beautiful
Just like
fish.
the owner, just like the
Beautiful
owner.
Killies.
Yeah, just like me. Yeah. Very complicated.
And this is a pair, correct?
This is a pair.
Oh, even better. How about breeding them in captivity? Anything special with the eggs, like with some Killies? I mean, anything?
No, they do best being dried out for a bit.
Right. Okay.
It's not like the Notobranchus. They really haven't worked out too much on the timing of how long you have to have them out. So, but check with your Killi group. They, they're sometimes available in the Killi world.
All right, I got a minute left here. I believe $60 is still the lead.
Oh, it sure is. So are these you caught these down there too in Peru, right?
Yes, so I caught them in December when I was there.
So is this one that you guys find quite a bit of?
Yeah, they're fairly common. It's fairly common, but killifish, all the killifish out of Peru aren't really exported very often. You just people who do killifish would much rather have some of the Brazilians, which are not allowed to have anymore. So they're becoming more popular because people want South American killies.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You took this picture on your cell phone?
I took this picture on my iPhone 14.
Okay. Then
Well, no,
whatever you sent to Skipper is not that picture, because this looks like a thumbnail is what you sent him, man. That's all I know.
Boom.
Well,
Right. Time is
it's
up.
iPhone negative 14, maybe.
It's going once to Shanna for 60.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm just roasting you.
That's
a
okay.
great
Hey,
buy, Shanna. Goodbye, Shanna.
I didn't want to. I have a good camera that I could bring out, but I just use my phone. So
No, I'm sure the phone would, I don't know, whatever you sent across probably compressed to go across email. So whatever it compressed it to is just horrible.
yeah,
So we got to find a better way.
Oh yeah.
The iPhone from 1914? Yep.
Oh,
brand new iPhone, brand new iPhone.
damn Johnny coming in hot.
Yeah,
All right, I'm the audio-visual guy. I got to, come on.
no, yeah, you
Busting
can't
chops.
send me one there, Shanna.
Are we done?
All right. So that was, that's it, right? Or is there another one I'm missing here?
No, going twice. Nope. Skipper only allowed me to do 2 fish. So,
I'm sorry. I thought it was. I thought
Goodbye,
we were
Shan.
already
Awesome.
done.
yep.
I didn't know it was sold. They're not sold yet.
Thank you. Thank
Are
you.
they? No, no.
Doctor, thank you very much.
Thank
Hey, thank you
you.
so much, Doc.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, non-doctors.
Yeah,
Listen to you little
I'm still young.
All right, we're going to take a break from fish for a second, and we're going to go to crustacean. And no, it ain't
Crustacean.
snails.
I thought there was like an
Whatever
interlude
they're
coming.
called.
Hey, Steph.
What's
Hey
up?
guys.
Steph?
Hey.
I thought Skipper was going to say, speaking of crustaceans.
No. No.
Sorry.
Not nice. Not nice.
That was a joke. Come on.
Okay, I'll get you. I'll get you back, Jason.
I know. Well, yeah, I'm sure you will.
Steph has jokes. Steph has jokes.
All right, what do we got here, Steph? We got some shrimp. Is that what we're doing?
Scrimpies.
We got some
Right.
shrimpage.
I have pictures of them.
Yeah. Not just any shrimp.
Bad video, I think, on the Malawa shrimp.
All right, well, this is what I pulled up first. Oh, I guess we're doing the Malawa first.
It doesn't matter.
Whichever ones you guys want to do, it doesn't matter.
I don't know which one's which, so.
Take the picture.
Blue ones are the blue dreams.
Okay,
Well,
so the
randomized.
video is the Malawa. Okay.
Cool.
Let's do the video then.
Very cool, Doc.
All right, here we go. Boom.
This is the Malawi shrimp. How many are they getting?
15.
You're getting 15. The starting bid is at
Jeez.
$20.
And
Oh.
these are, can we talk about these shrimp for a sec?
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, the Malawa shrimp are from the native habitat, or where they came from is the Sulawesi Islands from Indonesia, but they're super hardy Caridina species shrimp. They
Starting
can
bid?
tolerate a wide range of conditions, pH from 7 to like 8.5. I've read that they do better in a higher pH, but I keep them below 7 and they're thriving. So they have and their colors are ranging from that one in the middle there is like a grayish bluish, but they can have like a yellowish or rusty color. They will not, the other thing that's super cool about these, they will not interbreed
35.
with any other shrimp.
Now, these are the same one that Alex from Secret History and Living in the
Yes.
Aquarium was talking about these too, right?
Yeah.
And he was line breeding these, trying to line breed them, I guess, with certain color morphs. So I guess you can do that with them.
So I was reading about them earlier, and I the information out there's not a ton on
Right.
getting them to a certain color, but their color variations vary so far from what I've read. But they're super crazy hardy. They're omnivores; they'll eat whatever, and they have a wide range of GH and KH. It says that they do better, or their temperatures from 70 to 86. But currently, I keep them below a pH of 7, and they're doing amazing. They're breeding me out of house and home. And then their temps, I keep about 81, just because I have them with some plecos that I need to get them out of there. But they're thriving how I have them.
I mean, that's awesome. That's you can have Caridina shrimp and Neocaridina parameters, you know?
Yeah, and they will not interbreed with, from what it says online, they won't interbreed with anything, even though they're a Caridina species. So super cool.
Very neat.
That is cool.
But
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, you can keep them like a Neo.
Yeah.
47
Yeah.
bucks.
Yeah.
About a minute left.
Oh, and did I mention, so you'll get 15, and then I'll send some extra
15.
for DOAs. So you probably get 20.
Want to explain the shipping?
Yeah, so depending on where you live and your temps, I'm thinking that at this time of year, they may be able to go cheaper shipping option with USPS, but I'll talk to the buyer and see if they want to do 2-day shipping with UPS, how they want to do it. I prefer the faster option. just for the safety of the shrimp.
How long have you had this? Have you had the Malawas?
Okay, so I've had them since October of last year. So I got them at Kenny's Fishtoberfest.
Very cool.
So, and I came home with like 15.
And I got to
probably got
tell you,
300.
I got to tell you, the video and pictures don't do them justice.
No.
Yeah, these
No.
are nice.
I meant to pull them out and put them in a dip and pour with some moss, but I didn't do that. I'm sorry.
I like these a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like these
Definitely.
like there's a lot of potential in these, right? I'm sure you could probably there's a lot of breeding projects you could work on. Something.
Yeah, I think it would actually be cool to pull them out and to line breed them, and just to see if you get some of those more cooler
Yeah, like
patterning
colors. Yeah,
and
exactly.
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And also, if you don't win the bid, if you guys want to not win the bid, but if anyone else is interested, I've got a ton of these. Please email me. I'll put my email in the chat.
I'll have it in there at the end here.
It's about to be the end for this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Going twice.
Sold to color guppies.
Yes.
Thanks, Vinay.
Well, thank you. I'm excited.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
They're awesome.
Let's see here. Where is that at?
I did have those at one point, but they didn't do so hot for me, so
Oh, they all
Wait, you had
I didn't want to kill anymore. I got them from Alex.
You got the
Secret
Malawas though?
Malawas, yeah. Probably around October-ish is when I got them, and I put them in my tanks. I got 15-ish. And I haven't seen them ever again, so.
Oh my God. Like I turned 15 into like 300.
My
of them
water
in,
is like incredibly hard, So it
It
might
would
be
do well in
too
my
hard.
water.
We'll talk, Jason.
Yeah. Well, oh, here. Yeah, we're sharing something here. Okay, cool. What do we got?
All right. So next up is Blue Dreams. Is it also a group of 15?
Yes. Plus extras.
Oh man, look at that.
Starting
Yeah.
bid is going
cool.
to be $20 also.
So these my original colony came from Flip Aquatics, and then there's also LRB Aquatics. Some of his Blue Dreams are mixed in.
Nice.
Really stable line. And then there's another breeder in there as well, So Shrimp. So the line is super stable.
I like it.
They breed so true, and I really have to pull them. They're so pretty.
I know. What is it? You said
That's a nice
LRB's
picture.
line is mixed in there. I have some of LRB's Blue Dreams, his straightest of the straight or whatever they are. And
Yeah, I have some.
they are like, they breed pretty true. And it's been years.
Yeah, I've had from Flip and then LRB and then So Shrimp. I've had the Blue Dreams going for several years.
Dee Dee says she already has some of these.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Was this from a past auction, Dee Dee? Did you sell these before on FishFam Auction?
Probably.
Yes.
I know Dee Dee bought a couple shrimps from me.
You sold them last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do remember some stuff.
I remember nothing.
Last year.
$45. I hate stupid people.
These are definitely nice. I know mine. My Blue Dreams come from Jason.
Yeah, I was actually tempted with getting some of these just to get in some new fresh blood.
It's always that's why I have
picture.
the three different genetics is just to keep the line good.
Yeah, you don't want to degrade things. Yeah, keep the new Gen X in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever start the timer? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Jesus, no.
It's
I did
probably
not.
been a few minutes.
Well, it's starting at 3 now. We're good, man. We're making pretty good time tonight. So
Sure, yeah, we
We're
are.
doing good. We're being
Am I the
somewhat
last
disciplined.
one?
now there's one more.
Okay, gotcha.
Crispy cichlid snacks. That's just wrong, Paul.
It's true.
I put my baby. They were fry when I had them. Geophagus, the Tapajos, whatever they're, Pyrocephalus now. With my blue dreams because I thought, oh, they're like really little. I'm not gonna mess with them. Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, those poor blue dreams.
Yeah.
Shredded.
Circle of life, I guess.
Yeah.
Guess the Geos appreciated it.
Nice protein and calcium.
Exactly.
You have quite a few of these also, don't you?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch.
Let's take a look.
Also.
Oh yeah, these guys are looking good.
I want to set up more tanks because I might get tempted during these auctions this year.
And you guys, you can also put these in ponds outside.
Oops, sorry.
Like,
I was
you know,
just thinking
if you
that too. Damn it! I was like, I just
So-
set up a tub outside today.
Yeah. I have a group of these in a tub outside, and I've had them out there for over a year.
Well,
These are kind of like Neos. Like they can get pretty cold from what I heard. Like I don't
Yeah,
recommend it, but
I have a heater out there, but yeah.
well, they won't live in not up here.
no, not outside, not without some sort of heater. But I've heard stories of them surviving under ice, or at least
Yeah, no, they
other
can.
Neos.
Yeah, they can. I think Alex had them. I think if it was cherries or blue dreams, like he had a.
Yeah,
he found
cherries,
some
right?
with ice, like under the ice, they survived it. I could be wrong.
I think there was heaters in there, but there was ice on the surface. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure, honestly.
it was like a video from a long time ago.
I think there was something an Aquarium Co-op did on that too. Eduardo, I
The
had
rice
blue
fish.
lemons.
I think it was the rice
Oh,
fish from
yeah.
Co-op.
I'm going to be setting up a 100-gallon tub outside this year.
Nice.
So
I'm jealous.
I got to figure out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I wish I could get away with a 100-gallon tub out here one day. I'm gonna take over my daughter's room when she moves out eventually, and then I'm gonna take over the whole house eventually. I'm just kidding.
Eventually.
I was thinking about. I don't know. It hit me earlier. I was like, man, I'm gonna end up taking up this whole basement, and she's gonna kill me. But
Yeah, man, that would be great if I had a basement.
All right. Timer's up, right?
yeah, I got twice going.
Thank you guys.
No problem.
And again, if you guys are interested in Malawa shrimp, if you guys want to email me, I've got like a ton.
Nice.
So to I Hate Stupid People, Steph, thank you very much. And you,
You're
Steph,
welcome.
thank you also. There's two Stephs right now.
Great.
Steph's buying off of Steph.
There you go.
There you go. All right, thank
All
you guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Steph. See ya. Thanks, Steph, for buying.
All right. Next up is one of our favorite plant guys, Luke. But
What's up, y'all?
he
Yo.
has something
Ooh.
else that he wants to sell. So do you have that? Did you put that in that folder?
Yeah, but I can go through and show them on video too. Should we do the plants first, or do you want to do the fish first?
We'll do the fish, if that's okay.
That's fine.
So it is how do you
It's
say
going to
it?
be 2 pair of Nanochromis splendens. They are Congo River dwarf cichlids. Basically, Africa's equivalent of apistos.
I don't have any pictures for this. I don't see any anyway. I'm assuming
Oh,
going
he
with the
probably
live
didn't get
feed.
it in there.
There's a video that I put in there after the stream started.
Oh, okay. Let me go back and look.
But they're on the stream now. It'll be 2 pair, not bonded or anything, but I'll guarantee sex.
And the starting bid will be $20.
Yeah, so if any of them come out, you'll see some of their color, but
They're being
Oh, you can see a little bit, yeah.
yeah, they're just a bit shy. Super gorgeous fish, though. Blue bellies. Males get nice purple and stripes on the fins. The females have nicer blue on the body.
Naomi wants to know how aggressive are they?
They're not aggressive. Honestly, I would keep them similar to most apistos. But these guys are F1s. The parents were wild. And I hatched them in RO, but then as soon as they were 3 millimeters or so long, they got transferred into tap, which is about 250 or so ppm here. So they're fairly adaptable. They can handle pretty much anything. There we go. There's some blue on that male.
Do we set a starting bid? Because I see
Yeah, it was 20. Go ahead and start timer, please.
Oh, man.
Naomi did 30.
Timer's up.
Oh, these are beautiful.
These guys usually do retail for somewhere in the 35 to 50 a pop range.
Oh, look, they're so cute. Look at them.
They are pretty cool.
And they're going to be pretty much full size. Males,
Cool.
they're going to get a little bit more growth, but not too much. The males are going to be about 3 inches or so. Females are going to be about 1.5 to 2.
Two and a half minutes left.
So what about would they do okay in soft water if you drip acclimate them, you think?
Yeah, in the Congo River where they're from, they would be in pretty soft water. Around here, most people just use tap, so I figured it'd be better to grow them out in tap, make it easier for people.
The highest bid is $50 at Eduardo. Paul Soterio says 55. They are nice.
That's very cool. Yeah, just
And then we'll discuss shipping in email.
Right.
But they're gonna go overnight for sure.
Yeah, I think that's best anyways. I would do that. For one, you're going to get them quicker. 2, it's better for the fish anyways. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them neither, Jeff. And you said you got that you had a wild pair, and these are F1s.
Yes, sir.
$80 in less than 30 seconds. Very cool.
Oh,
Hey,
Well,
Luke,
we
you still have
see.
your cyanodorsalis?
I do. They
Nice.
still haven't successfully bred for me.
And they're in your salt, like full salt?
No, I have
Oh.
another set. They're in pretty low salinity.
Mm.
They're in maybe
Ooh, Eduardo.
010, maybe something like that.
Okay.
Or 001, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's pretty low. Wow.
Yeah, pretty low. Just a touch of salt in there. Can't even really call it brackish water.
Yeah, right, barely, right. I was just curious.
The timer is up, so we're going once at $100 to Eduardo. Naomi
Sweet.
said, I don't think so, 110.
I have some cyanodorsalis, and I keep them brackish. I have 2 colonies I keep brackish, and I have one that I started keeping fresh, but I can't get the freshwater ones to breed.
Going once to Eduardo at 120.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the trick is to them, honestly. I haven't had any success.
I keep mine.
If anyone has any tips?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I keep mine. I keep mine 0.015 salinity, and they lay eggs all the time.
Mm.
So they might just need to be more brackish for you.
Yeah, I'll just step up the salinity a bit. It's just been coming down because I've been swamped with other shit and not taking care of the fish room as I should.
I know that. Oh, do I know that?
Yeah, so every so often they get a water change when I can get around to it, but I may or may not dump salt in when I fill because I may or may not be absent-minded in any given moment.
Yeah, I definitely understand that.
Well, it's looking like it's going to be sold to Eduardo for
For 120. Does
Great
someone
price.
want to put my email in, or should I do that?
Brother.
Thank you, sir. We'll go back to the new plant rack.
Nice.
And then I will need some of the photos I sent shown, just because they're in a tank that I shouldn't be showing people yet.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
But
Got it.
I wrote them down.
So, unless you didn't put the names with the the pictures, why don't we go through the pictures first?
See, here's the problem. I don't see him sending any pictures. All I see
There's
is
a Google Drive link that you should be
Yeah, I
able
think
to
he did.
Oh, I see the link. Okay. I wasn't looking for links. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those Google photo drives are the best.
Okay.
I figured it would compress it a bit less.
No, it's not bad. It's just I got on. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so the first photo I need is 1.5.
I'm sorry. What was it?
Sorry.
1.5.
Okay.
So the rest of these, it's going to be 14 species of plants. They're all going to be one bag, just so that everyone knows.
I'm trying to hang on a second. I'm trying to download it without.
14 species of plants.
And these ones can go priority. So 15, because they're not going to all fit in a small box. But yeah, $15 for shipping on this.
Okay.
There we go. I'll just download it. I think that's it. Yep. 1.5, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's share my screen. Whoops. Sorry.
Starting bid was $20, but guess what? Last box here it says 30 even before we got started.
Bam.
Nice. Take that.
You can get in here, right? You can zoom in.
All right. Are we all looking at it?
I believe so.
First one is Ludwija species Atlantis. It gets nice and orangey red, and you can see the white veins that stay pretty white. It's really
How
pretty.
many plants?
I like it.
I'm gonna start the timer.
14.
No, in this. So wait, you're bidding on this one plant right now, right? And how many of these
You're getting
No.
Package.
package? Okay.
He's going to go through and tell you all 14 plants. It's going to be one lot of 14 plants.
Okay.
It'll be no less than 3 stems of any species, but
Okay.
I can't really tell you exactly how much of each. And then one of them is just to fill in the rest of the box as packing material, essentially. So, you know.
Okay. All right. So hang on. There's going to be a lot of plants in this, right? So
Yeah.
This box is going to have this plant. And what was the next one?
Next one is going to be 1.7.
God damn. Hang on. I really wish that when you double clicked it, it would just download it and not open it in some stupid previewer. Okay, this.
Yeah, we won't start.
Sorry, did I make it unnecessarily complicated?
No. It's just
You're
whatever
fine.
it's fine. It's whatever the format is.
Yeah, we won't start the timer on these plants until all of them have been shown.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably discuss like the whole auction before we actually start the auction.
Yeah, but people are already bidding, so that's fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with that.
I mean,
but yeah,
yeah, this one
let's
might
go.
take longer than 3 minutes just to go over the stuff in it. So
Yeah, that's cool. Well, let's
that's
Sure.
probably-
okay.
Yes,
So this is
thanks.
this is going to be in it, and what's in it? What else do we need to know about this?
2.3 and 2.7. If we're gonna have them all up on the screen at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that'd be cool. That way we can kind of then you can just talk about it as we're talking about the auction. So this one, 2.3, Limnophilia repens. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. And Xyrus species red.
Oh, what just happened? Oh my God, what just happened here? What is going on? I have no idea what just happened there. Hang on. I'll have to open that one again. I think it was
That's
this
the
one.
right photo, though. So that's
Yeah, I know.
correct.
The first one closed for some reason. I don't know why. I was trying to make it smaller, but
Oh, nicely done.
so I could try and fit all these on the same screen. All right, we got one more to open, right?
Yep.
Okay. And what was it?
2.7 Xyrus species red.
Thank you. Open. Ooh, nice. All right, let me get it over there.
There it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That one's a particular favorite of mine. It's fairly rare and wants a lot of light, but it's really pretty. Make sure you orient it correctly, because if you put it 90 degrees turned, it's going to look like a line.
Okay. So these are the 4 plants in this auction.
No, there are 10 others. These are the 4 that are in the tank that I can't show.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
was
so
14 total
Jason,
plants, yeah.
Jason, there is
Thought I
a
was doing
total of
good.
14 plants.
I thought I was doing good, man.
You did do good.
The other ones
Did
I can
great.
show on
You
the
did
screen,
great.
man. I'll
that's
handle
cool.
the rest.
All right, that's cool. All right. Well, let's let's do something like there we go. We're at 95.
Okay, yeah. So
All
talk
right,
about these 4 first. There's Ludwija species Atlantis. That's the one that we talked about first. There's Rotala species Nanjenshan, which is the feathery needle leaf Rotala that's growing wild in the top right corner. Limnophila repens is the top-down photo in the top left. You can sort of see it's a compact Limnophila aromatica, basically. The leaves are the same shape, but it stays a bit more lime green. I've got it under pretty intense light in that tank. It's 2 Fluval 3.0s running at full blast. So you can sort of see the red in the midrib come out, but I don't know. I kind of like it more when it's all green. And then, yeah, the Xyrus species red. It wants high light, and make sure you orient it the correct direction, because otherwise it won't look like much.
Okay, so that was those 4. Now
That
the
was
rest-
those 4.
Okay, now you're going to show us the rest. You want me to pull up pictures, and this might take forever.
Yeah, if you prefer to pull up pictures, you can, but I don't think that's necessary.
Okay,
We can just go here.
go here.
Now, this one is Gradiola vicidula. It's a pretty small leafed, pointy leafed thing. Well, this is my system here, but you can see it there. It's a stem plant. It's fairly undemanding, but it doesn't grow super quick. And it essentially tops itself out at 4 or 5 inches or so and kind of freezes, but it handles trimming really nicely. Second one is Hatonia palustris. That's going to be here. Really nice pinnate leaves on this guy.
Nice.
It's a really neat and fat pinnate leaf, kind of unique. There are a few others like Proserpinaca and Myriophyllums that have those shapes, but nice, round, plump, lime green. There's Limnophila species Bellem. This is another really pretty one. This one, under higher light, you can see that the tops of the leaves sort of blush red. They won't turn completely red, but little patches of them get red. And every leaf is sort of random. The immature ones don't do it. Then we can move down to the bottom level. This is Marsilea quadrifolia. It's a carpeting plant that's capable of doing it under pretty low light. Sorry about the glare, y'all. I have a lot of light on this tank. Here it
Which
is,
one is
clover.
It's
It's this clovery one.
I got them. They're freaking awesome.
Yeah, these are a great plant. The leaves get surprisingly large. The biggest ones I've seen are maybe 1.5 inches across. And then back here we have Ranunculus inundatus. This is another carpeting plant. It'll grow rosettes of these interestingly shaped leaves, and then it'll send out runners. You can see the runner above the substrate, actually. So it doesn't send them very deep. It prefers to just plop up, grow outward on the surface. This one here is Hydrocotyle tripartita mini. So it's the same species as the Japan clover, but its leaves get max half the size of those. Some of these leaves here, you can see this guy at the widest point. Well, you can compare. This is my nail. They don't get bigger than that.
It's pretty neat looking. I think I got some of these off of you too.
I might have sent you some. Yeah. I believe that concludes everything in the bottom, so we'll go back up to the top. Next is Limnophila helferi. This is another rare one. You can see that its leaves are pretty much the same as the other Limnophila leaves, but it's a super tiny plant. 1/2 inch or so across. Very pretty. Not not that commonly found. There's this guy. This is Pogostemon sampsonii. This is a pogostemon where if you've ever had the octopus and it kind of grows wild and gets tall and gets everywhere, this guy is more compact, but it'll grow the same way. It branches out pretty nicely, but less internodal space, smaller leaves, takes up less space in general.
Can you say it's like the octopus? Which
it's requirements are much the same, and it's the same genus, but it's a different species.
But you could float that, because I float the octopus plants and they do well.
Yeah, I don't really recommend floating plants just because I like to view them better that way. But I do have some that I just haven't dealt with, and it's floating and it's still doing fine. It's been like 3 months.
Yeah, I do it more or less for fry, you know. That is a nice one. I like that one.
That is.
Yeah, and I think there's last one is gonna be here. Hopefully we can see it. This is Merdania Kaisak.
Mm-hmm.
It grows sort of like Potamogeton, opposite leaves, single leaf per node, but it grows a lot slower than Potamogeton, which is nice because that stuff takes over really fast. And it gets this really nice red, and I don't know if you can tell on the video, but it's a translucent red with the translucent green midrib going through it.
And Luke, there was some questions about what your water are you using?
I was going to get to that after he showed them all.
Okay, that was all.
That's it, yeah.
That was 14, right? Someone was counting. Someone told me they were counting.
I trust you.
I think that's it.
All right. Well, we're at 135 currently, and
Man,
we
awesome
haven't even
plants.
started the timer. So I'm going to start the timer.
I am running these in RO, but I have other tanks. I like to run things in RO. This is my farm tank, so I wouldn't use tap just because I want the plants to go as fast as they can go. But I have other low-tech systems that have most of these plants in them, and they do fine. The Xyrus is not going to like low-tech. The Limnophila helferi may not like low-tech. Can't speak to that. I haven't tried it, honestly. But everything else will be able to grow tap water.
Very cool.
I guess I'll plug the fertilizer that I use because I officially sell it now. A friend of mine has been developing it for a while. So if anyone needs fertilizer and wants to try some out, you can feel free to email me too.
I may have some of that.
And how's it work?
I haven't tried it yet.
You should give it a try.
No, not yet. I've been wanting to, but I keep forgetting about it.
Well, I can send you some more plants.
Oh, I'm going to be needing them. I'm looking for pond plants right now.
That's anything. Sunlight's strong.
Oh, yeah. But for some reason, when I bring them in from the pond, they end up dying.
Sometimes adjusting isn't that great, but right now is the perfect time in the spring. So they can adjust to the heat and then, wait until it sort of equalizes fish room versus outside temperature.
Excuse
All right,
me.
less than a minute. 135. Saints dust. Boom, boom, boom. These 4 and 10 others. We just went through the list.
Very nice.
What is the plant on down to the left? This one?
Yeah, I like that plant a lot too.
This is the one that you needed the, what is it again? Wait, I have
You
the
want to
name here.
highlight and you want to orient it the right way so you can
Xyrus
appreciate it.
species?
Yep.
I can't see that.
Yeah, that one is going to be by far the most finicky. But once it's going, it's pretty tough. It's just the transferal process sometimes takes its toll. Do your best not to move it. They make pretty bulky root systems.
Timer's up.
All right.
Going once. Yeah, Saints Dust made a comment earlier about he can't get plants. Well, you can get plants, but not a big variety of plants, at least for me around here. So I know how that is. Why ain't this working?
I also know how that is. That's why I buy plants online.
Yeah. Just one of them things. We're going to say sold for $135
Awesome.
to
Sweet.
Saints Dust Aquariums. I got to tell you, this was an awesome auction. This for the first of the year. Wow, there's a big variety of stuff. That's craziness.
Lots of variety, some new stuff. And we had the doc stop by with brand new species of Apistos found. I mean, just great stuff. Of course, they named Luke, the plant wizard. So,
all right, we got a way to
first auction.
contact Luke in the chat.
Yes,
There it is, I see it.
Lori got it.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks.
I
Luke.
just kill a bunch of stuff, so don't think too highly of me. Kill it until it doesn't die.
That's the
All right.
motto.
I want to thank everybody that came up for the auction. Thank you all for putting stuff in. If it wasn't for you guys, this wouldn't be here. And also for the gals and ladies, also in the chat that bidded on stuff and won. Just remember, all the emails that were posted in there in the chat, you can email them. They may do a deal with you, about the stuff that was shown tonight. There's a lot of the breeders, they have quite a bit of them. So thanks everybody for taking your time out of your night for watching this with us. We did pretty good with 2 hours. Normally it takes us longer, so I think we did a very good job tonight.
And I'm sure from everyone, thank you three for hosting everything.
You're welcome. And thanks, Jason, for doing all the tech-savvy stuff. Vinay, for your awesomeness. I don't know what else to say about you.
My part-time in this.
Yeah, you're part-time in this. All the mods that helped out in the chat, thank you very much. Even the lurkers that were just watching, I appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. We will see you next month. I got to tell you the dates. Man, I got to get used to this again. Next month, it will be May 13th.
Nice.
We would like, if you would like to participate as in a seller, you got to know how to ship fish, plants, and art. Art's fishy related, aquarium related. Also, just email us at fishfamauction@gmail.com. It's posted at the top of your chat there. Have that in by May 5th, if you would, so we can do a video of some sorts of who all is going to be participating on the 13th. You guys have anything else to say?
There's 71 people here. Hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. Hit that subscribe button for Skipper. And that's all I got.
And also, go to Depths Unknown. Awesome channel. He has a good live stream on Sundays. Also, he does one on Saturday with Shanna Banana, 503 Aquatics.
Yep. Tomorrow morning, Sunday mornings is my live stream.
Yeah, if you didn't stream at the crack of ass, maybe I would watch it sometime. That's a
fair.
good one.
That's fair. Hey, crack ass is the way I like it.
All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Thanks again.
Goodbye.